Hi and welcome to Team PI Pokemon. Today what we're going to do is we're going to go through the 12th place Liverpool Regional Championships list of Toby Woolner. The Regional Championships just took place a week or so ago, and it was the first championships that contribute points towards the new season. Now, he ran a Water Box, which is a deck that centres around Lapras GX. Waterbox really hit the headlines, in my opinion, around about the end of May when a player called Israel Sosa guided himself to a 5th place regionals championship spot. Israel's version was Patch City. Now, a big shout out to the Pokemon channel Pokemon Hero. They did a deck profile, and I'd like to just summarise what Israel's inclusions were before we move on to Tubbs' one. Articuno is in there because it makes a one prize difference. The speed of the Lapras deck actually allows it. Now you've got all of your energy in there that can be accessed using Max Elixir and Aqua Patch, hence Patch City. Reminds us of the expanded format where you have Dark Patch and the abuse of Dark Patch by Darkrai. So the speed of the deck allows you to build up your Lapras GX and allows you to build up your Articuno as well. On the Articuno, the choice band makes it really easy to just secure an extra prize because of its train. It is going to be rotated out. Unfortunately, we are going to have to say goodbye to that after rotation and after Worlds. But Choice Band did make it easy for the player to actually just get a quick knockout. The other one that we need to... The other difference that's actually in the deck is Sudowoodo. Now, Sudowoodo, initially Israel actually had the second Articuno because it was just so good, but he dropped it for Sudowoodo. And around about that time, Guardy was really popular, and initially the Sudowoodo was for the Mega Gardevoir matchup. And what's interesting is that Mega Rayquaza, for some reason, seems to be gaining quite a bit of traction. Mega Rayquaza can actually also be hindered. Its damage output can actually be decreased if you play Sudowoodo. So it'll be interesting to see how Sudowoodo would actually have an impact on the Lapras GX. But there are some disadvantages which I hope will I'll go over later in the video, particularly how Lapras may not necessarily be the choice, first choice after rotation, primarily with things like Golisopod GX really taking off. So the strategy is the same as Tubbs would have led. What you need to do is you need to find a Lapras as quickly as possible. Quite a few people would maybe be tempted to run things like Dive Ball, but with the rise of Garbodor, players have had to decrease all their items. And I think what we'll do is we'll switch over to when we switch over to Tubbs' version, you'll actually see how he actually got over that. But Israel ran Rough Seas, again, another card that's going to be rotated out. But the strategy is the same. You play collect, you load your bench, avoid items as much as you can, and then all you do is you just set up those KOs. Once you actually have two Lapras GX set up, you're absolutely fine. You should be able to swing the match into your favour. Very difficult matchups, even at that time, were grass-based decks, things like Lurantis, Golisopod, which caused a bit of a problem for Israel. Deciplume with the item lot, but again, we're going to say goodbye to Vileplume, so it's going to be an interesting one. With things like Golisopod, with things just random evolution cards, Glaceon is a real help. And Israel did include the Glaceon in his version, Glaceon EX, and Articuno would then help to clean up after that. So that was Israel's Patch City, and I'm going to move on now. Basically, what actually happened was when Tubbs went onto the forum to report his deck. He actually indicated that he received a version before, and it was a version that included 4 Lapras GX, 4 Tapu Lele for stability, It included 2 Shaman EX, 2 Manaphy, and that was it. No other Pokemon. 12 Energy, which seems to be standard, 3 Sycamore, 2 Kukui, 2 Lysandre, 2 N, and then just maxed out on Ultra Ball, Aqua Patch, Elixir, Trainer's Mail, VS Seeker, 3 Energy Switch, 3 Choice Band, and 1 Field Blower. And what Tubbs then did was he looked at that version and he thought, right, okay, actually, thank you, but I'm going to see what I can come up with myself. And that's the version that you see on the screen right now. So we have 3 Lapras GX, because that's your obvious attacker. You've got 2 Manaphy to secure yourself. And it's interesting because I've seen quite a few different versions of Water Box with Wishy-Washy. So the strategy is to retreat using Float Stone perhaps, or just something to allow you to retreat. Go into the Wishy-Washy, and it's the 30 Wishy-Washy that you can actually put on your bench, retreat for free, and then the Wishy-Washy, if it's been out for a turn, it comes back into your hand. You reset the effect. You don't need anything like Pokemon Ranger to attack again, and you can just chain your attacks for Lapras GX. We've got 2 Lele, and it's interesting because Tubbs actually decreased the number of Lele from 4 to 2 because he wanted to include the Articuno. It's really interesting. You've got the Articuno in there, and he's also got Oricorio. Maybe perhaps he feared some grass types like Vespiquen, and he used that to clean out. Oricorio is also very, very useful because if you can't land the actual hit through Lapras, or if they retreat and they just have it on the bench, right towards the end of middle to the end of the game, you can actually use Oricorio and you can just sweep your prizes there and then. Tubbs ran 4 Sycamore, he ran 2 N, 2 Kukui, all consistent. 2 Lysandre, 1 Hex Maniac, which is really interesting, perhaps for some level of advantage against Greninja, just main power deck, Zorak. Zorak's actually a real pain, because Zorak Break can actually copy the paralysis of the GX attack and paralyze you, and then hit you next turn. So having something to stop the stand-in maybe might be quite useful, but mainly, really, I suppose for Decidueye decks, it's good to just have some level of chain. Decidueye, well, I guess, without a choice band, you can just about miss that hit on the Lapras GX. But Hex Maniac is really, really good also against Greninja. So you can't counter every single thing, and it just goes to show that this list was really, really consistent in that sense. Tubbs included a Skylar as well. Just acts as a 5th Aqua Patch, or a 5th Ultra Ball, 5th Max Elixir, 5th Choice Band, a 4th VS Seeker, a 3rd NG Switch, all of those little things, especially if he's got his little ones, one-offs like Field Blower or Escape Rope, that it just adds like a little dimension there. Full Water Energy as standard, but the really interesting difference as well was that Tubbs included Brooklet Hill to make sure that he wasn't stuck with single Laprases as well. And if he was really stuck, he could just use Articuno and cause his opponent's active to full Z. So it looks like a great deck. What I'd like to do is I'd like to go through a few points. Now, Tubbs didn't run any Trainer's Mail. He didn't actually mind running no Trainer's Mail. It was actually the omission was there to mainly help against Garbodor. Obviously, Garbodor's got his Trash Lunch attack, and the fewer items that you play, the better. But some players swear by mail in deck, so I think what it's down to is personal preference. It's down to testing both and seeing what people think for themselves. What else? We also had Tubbs. What's really interesting is that Tubbs actually made back-to-back top 32 at regionals, at UK regionals. So you've got to give credit where credit's due. He must know exactly what he's talking about. If he's cutting something as crucial as Trainer's Mail obviously he's done some extensive testing on it, it doesn't need it, and that's absolutely fine. The Oricorio does help with things like Vespiquen. It also helps with Gyarados as well. Some people are a fan of Brooklet Hill, some people aren't. I also got to give a quick mention as well for Drew Bennett Kennett's list in Seattle. He is a fan as well of Brooklet Hill, but some people aren't. They're more of a fan of Rough Season this one. Other points that I'd like to, I mean, like Brooklet Hill just maybe seems to be like the most controversial point when it comes to the inclusion of that all Rough Seas. But what we'll do is we'll have a few games, and then what we'll do is we'll end with a couple of finishing thoughts as to how this deck actually will do post rotation as well. So join us in a second or two. Let's take it back for a test drive. Back in this moment. Okay, so we're up against Murkrow 88. I'm not quite sure what Murkrow is playing today, but lots of different types. Perhaps Lycanroc Raichu, I'm not sure. Wouldn't be beyond me. So I'm going to put the Manaphy up because I would like to put the energies onto the Lapras. Might not make a difference. I could Ultra Ball using Skylar. Get 2 energies in the discard pile and then Aqua Patch 1. Very much depends on what I get. I'm hoping he Sky Returns. Does he Sky Return? No, he doesn't Sky Return. Can I potentially... do something now? I attach... Okay, well, it's worth a shot. Got 2. Skylar. Ultra Ball. For the Shaman. Patch. If we manage to get the escape rope, we've done it. Unbelievable. We didn't manage to get the escape rope. Well, we might as well play this out. Okay, let's pop that there. And click done. I would like to have gotten that escape rope, but I think I was maybe I could have retreated. I could have put it on the active, but we shall see. The pressure is now on my opponent. I think he's got an awfully bad start at the moment. Okay, right. So that's quite interesting. So I can use the second Aqua Patch on there. I can put that there. I can find Lysandre and really nail that Shaman. Yeah, he's got a really unfortunate start, I think. go. Get 2 prizes. Not going to play the Brooklet Hill just in case he's got some kind of Rockruff. Oh, he's got a really bad start. Okay, so he's trying to draw himself out of it as much as possible. I hope for my opponent's sake that he finds something. There we go. He's got to bridge it, because what I would have done is I would have attached and then retreated. Lysandred up the shame, which I can still do. I think it's probably what I am going to do, because he's got that choice band on Oricorio. I don't know whether he should have done that. He's probably going to Lysandre me at some stage, so... Not Lysandre, sorry. He's going to use Lycanroc's Bloodthirsty Eyes, I believe it is. But I'm hoping I'm now shooting well ahead of the game. Blizzard burn that. I literally have 2 prizes left. So she kind of like more than evens out the advantage of him attacking with Raichus. I'm expecting a Skyfield and I'll default it with Brooklet Hill. Okay, I think it's got a GX attack which is 50 to each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Okay. What's his attack? It's so it would do 240. Okay. There goes the Brooklet Hill. Yeah, at this stage, I'm thinking maybe a Ninja Boy would be useful. I'd kind of flip-flop on that. There's the Articuno. I see there's Tapu Bulu on his bench as well. He's done well to get back into the game. Let's put the Manaphy up and active. Wow, that's magic. Okay. I would put that there anyway. I would. What would you retreat do? Is it restricted to the active? No, it's not. It's fine. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to retreat first. Paralyze him. Move that to there. And then Signal. Which I was extremely lucky to get. Brooklet Hill reduces his damage. It's a real shame because I am just outside range with that Blizzard Burn. However, if I anticipate it with Oricorio, next turn, whatever he does, I would be able to find it. There we go. So I'm choosing to go for Blizzard Burn. I'm not choosing to go for Ice Beam. I could go for Ice Beam, but I wanted to do the extra damage to make sure that he was within 10. if he had just 100, he could, my opponent could just maybe switch or do something in order to escape. But now I'm hoping that it is a guaranteed hit. It forces him to go for the Oricorio, but if he goes for the Oricorio, I would just Blizzard Burn. I'd find Lysandre, hopefully, with the Tapu Bulu. Hopefully I've got one in the deck. So maybe, oh wow. So maybe in retrospect, pulling off the move before but I had to play the energy switch before I got the Oricorio, so I couldn't do anything in that sense. What do we do? There we go. And we've got it. GG. Oh, okay. I was about to say well played. Okay, that's a great game. Let's go into another game. Okay, so welcome back. We're going to take the Lapras deck out for a couple of test drives, so to speak. So sit back. Hopefully, not too many upsets, not too many mistakes. We shall see. Okay, losing the flip. This is a deck that you don't really mind going first or second. Preferably, I guess, first, but it's not a bad hand, actually. Even though we've got the Manaphy and we've got 2 Sycamore, we can actually discard those energies, attach the energy to Manaphy, just get it out of danger. Not too hard to hit, but unfortunately we've just met with an end, which might be a good thing. See if we get any basics. That's a really difficult one because we're going to have to discard only one. We won't be able to use Aqua Patch. Okay, actually that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Now we've got the Ultra Ball, so we could just start setting things up straight away. Okay, right, so we'll definitely discard that water because we want to use it with Aqua Patch. Do we need to use Energy Switch right now? I suppose if we attach and then retreat, and we can use the Energy Switch, so we don't need the VS Seeker at this moment in time. We can find Lapras. We can attach using Aqua Patch and retreat for free. Set ourselves up quite nicely. Energy Switch as well. Well, PCGO, I only have one energy card, so you know, give me a break, I suppose. We've also got Max Elixir now. Do I really want to go all out with all of these items? I've already got 4. I should be able to attack next turn, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to collect. Interestingly, my opponent may confuse me, but he has to retreat at the same time. Might be hoping to get a Garbodor. Toxin Garbodor would be very useful for him as well. And a handful of 4 items. I didn't really want to do anything other than maybe just Lysandre him, but that does help actually. We do have Choice Band. We can retreat, and we can Sycamore. It won't be too hard because we can attach our choice band. Okay, so we're going to bench the Lapras now. Got the Manaphy there. He can only do 60. He's doing 80 at this moment in time. 60, 190. I think the choice band would probably be better off on there. I could get a Blizzard Burn next turn. We're kind of like in two minds at this moment in time. Should I put the other Manaphy down or not? I don't think I should. I think what I'm going to do is Sycamore, because I really would like to have an energy, which I do get. Okay, so 60, 90, 100, 20, 150. This is it's the only time where I do wish that I had a little more energy on the board right now, but I think I can recover. See, a double colourless, my opponent will start to change things. Okay, so I think I have 5 items now in the discard. There will be a problem with retreating. I've got all those items in my hand. I just don't want to start playing out all of those items. I could play the N. That would take me to 120, which brings Manaphy within range. Choice Band also does, but he hasn't Lysandred me, so we're a bit lucky there. I think what he's doing is he's looking for the double colourless. I'm not sure what he is up to. Yes, he's going to play the N. So we do have Articuno. Could stall with Articuno and cause him to fall asleep. I could just set up Articuno at another stage. I'm led to believe that he may not have the double colour, so my opponent whiffs on the double colourless. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Articuno down. I'm going to retreat. I shall we'll use the GX attack next turn. There we go. Now I'm going to cause him to fall asleep. My opponent stays asleep, which is lovely. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to do the Ice Beam GX attack, paralyze him, and then use Blizzard Burn, so I'll go up 3 prizes. Just in a quick count, I have still got 5 energy in my discard pile. Okay, my opponent still stays asleep. So, I'm really tempted to play that Max Elixir. Okay, right. Let's retreat. and let us put the Choice Band on Lapras. Really, really tempted, but I don't want to expose the Manaphy. I'm paralysing him because what I would like to do is I'd like to knock him out next turn. Thankfully, paralysis doesn't go away with the Float Stone, and nevertheless he also has a Choice Band, so he's really stuck. His Espeon is just stuck in the active position. Now he has used a Team Flare Grunt, and that is remarkably difficult for me to handle. I'm tempted to put him to sleep again. I definitely can't keep that Lapras in the active position, and I would maybe perhaps like to use Collect to just draw myself out, because I do really need to get those energies. I'm going to see if I can draw myself out into an energy, which indeed I do. Now in this position, now he's actually now got a one-hit KO on Manaphy. He could Lysandre that up. I think he realises just how I'm actually managing to reset. So he's going for the Lysandre straight away. And this is where I feel maybe I could have put the other Manaphy on. Oh, he actually goes for the Lapras. That's interesting. Didn't expect that. Okay, alright. So, yeah, let's go for a definite attachment rather than a potential attachment. Attach. And what I could also have done is I could have gone for Tri-Edge. I could set up a Tri-Edge. I'd like to get another Lapras for me. I do wonder whether he's waiting. Maybe he's just waiting to knock me out with Garbodor. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7 items, 140. Okay, so 60, 90, 120, 150. Yeah, let's go for the Blizzard. I do also have a Skylar as well. Let's Skylar. May as well play it. Could Skylar for N if he manages to knock out my any EX. I think he's probably going to go for the Manaphy. Perhaps perhaps Escape Rope might also be useful as well. Perhaps Energy Switch may also be useful too. I think all of them would be actually really useful. I think I'm going to get an Aqua Patch and try and set up the second one soon. Okay, right. So let's Blizzard Burn. Get 2 more prizes. Okay, this is the moment where we have to really be delicate with our play. Okay, so 170. The Lapras survives. 40, 80. I could go for a Tri-Edge. and bring up the Eevee to bring it to a single prize, and then do the exchange. Let's see what options we have. Of course, we can't get a Pokemon out. I think we're getting to a stage where if I play something, it's he's going to be able to knock out Lapras GX. Alright, okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I am going to go for that Eevee. Let's see if... we could do Aqua Patch as well. I think... I'm tempted to hold off the Aqua Patch for the Lapras, but I will need something. We can also use Energy Switch as well. So we've got lots of options here. I think what we need to do is we need to just go for definites here. Let's go for the Elixir. Alright, no worries at all. At least we do have it. Let us retreat the Articuno. Okay, we just need one heads. I think everything is in range now anyway, so we may as well push that one to the active, because if he's Lysandering that, the energy is going to go anyway. I'd like him to be committed, actually. And I'd like to put the energy on there, but I'm just going to wait. I'm going to hold off. Try-ish. Well, that's completely unlucky. That is completely unlucky. Not getting a single heads to knock out that Eevee, that's just really disappointing. But let's see how it goes. I'm really disappointed with that. What can you do? So now I'm in a really precarious position. Probably lost the game. What can I do? There's absolutely nothing I can do. Everything is in one hit KO range. And we could retreat. Let's put Oricorio. Let's max Elixir. So, how many energies have we been through? We've got one in hand. We've got 6 there. So there must be, I don't know. I don't think there's anything that I can do to win. So I'm just going to concede. I could take out the Eevee, but I don't think it's going to be doing me any good whatsoever. He will knock out my Lapras. And my final, and I've got 4 energy, and I've whiffed two elixirs. That's just unfortunate. So it seems to be, there seems to be a list that can be tailored, which is quite nice. Nice thing to have, you know. But gives your opponent a certain level of uncertainty. You know, maybe you could sort of say, yes, this is what I'm playing, or not playing it, so to speak. Okay, is he going first? Yes, he's going first. My opponent's going first. Hurrah. Alright. Now, this is probably the worst start I could have, potentially. Just missed something like Bridget. Okay, right. Yeah, this is potentially a really bad start. Okay, right, so he's playing Umbreon. I'm not liking the start. Two Cucuys. Oh, dreadful. Okay, right, that's Cuckoo. Oh, come on. Really? Okay. You could use Dark Hole. So the Umbreon GX has got Shadow Bullet 90, and if it has a Choice Band, I'm in trouble. Especially if he gets a Bacillus. Which I'm sure he's going for. Well played. Wow. Never like putting in losses into the videos, but it's important to know what you could potentially be facing. So let's go for a final game. And there's not really much I could have done really with that, can I? Let's just hope that I get a chance to actually play a game. Kakilala Cody. I have no idea what a Kakilala is. If you do know, please pop it in the comments. It'll be great to know. Okay, right, so. Oh, that's nice. Oh. Okay, right, so I think in this sense I have to start with Oricorio. Okie dokie, and Oricorio is going to do absolutely nothing. It's going to do absolutely nothing first then. He'll do 20 across. Alright, okay, so let's empty hand and then. Yeah, let's empty hand. That's a bit frustrating because you got the shaman, but I need to empty this hand. Yes, if you saw my hand, very friendly player. Oh, okay. N or that? Has to be the N. Well, that's what I was hoping. Right, let's pop that Choice Band. If we retreated and then Aqua Patch, we might be able to. Brilliant. Okay. And I needed to retreat into the shaman just to get the The effect of the bench water Pokemon? Oh, brilliant. Grass. What on earth do we do with grass? Okay, right. This is going to be highly dangerous now for us because he's just going to... what can we do? I'm okay, right. This is terrible. Okay, right. So let us just retreat and then play collect. So we've got to try and maybe paralyze his Ice Beam, paralyze his Bulu using Ice Beam. This is a very difficult match. Oh dear. Yeah, this is incredibly difficult. Let's see. A bit too much to Sycamore away. I could have Ultra Balled that water and then... Oh, I keep rating. Tell me about it. Right, let's cause him to fall asleep. Oh, that didn't work. So he'll just do a straight 120. This is so depressing. Is there anything that you can do against a Pokemon that will do 360 damage to you? Could fall. Well, Tapu Bulu will do 150. Doesn't it even heals itself? Oh well, that's game, isn't it? That's just ridiculously overpowered now. Okay. And he's got another one on the bench as well. Okay, right, so 260 is enough to knock him out. I'll have to do the paralysis. Oh. Tell me about it. Cool. Yeah, I have to. I spend now. I don't think Bootinist actually run Escape Rope or Switch, but the new Guzma will start to change things as well. This is a really difficult one to play. The only thing that I can think of, even after my horrific start, is set up as second Lapras. How many aqua patches? I've been through 2 aqua patches already. Set up as second Lapras, perhaps, and just try and, but I can't halt unconventional attacks. Boy, 1600. 1690 will knock that one out. If I choice banded Manaphy EX and then try to Elixir, 990 would take it up to 220, which would be enough to take it out. I'm going to try and go for that. Put Nelly to try and empty my deck a little bit. Is there anything that I don't need right now? Probably Sycamore will not be what I need right now. Right, yeah. Probably Kukui actually. That's probably what I don't need right now. I hope I've done the calculation on this correctly. 690. If I hit the Elixir, oh gosh, that's so harsh. Oh, great. Oh, what do I do? I can't use Aquapetch either. Try and get another Elixir. Oh gosh. All I needed was just one tiny energy max elixir. That's all I needed. Oh boy. Okay. Well, let's use Field Blower. I'm going to knock him out anyway. So let's just take those two off. No way I could have got the extra energy. Oh, Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball does it. Alright, you know what? I'm so glad that I didn't miss that. There we go. Whew. And I even get the healing done. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Wow. Now it's phase 2. So, yeah, I did knock the choice band off. Maybe, just maybe. Left a little gap, because if he did get another Fighting Fury Belt, which is I'm sure he's actually going to be going for. Oh dear, oh, this is just so tense. This is so tense. It's got another Tapu Bulu, just like that. Okay, so his Vikavolt. Oh. Okay, his Vikavolt is prized. Probably got it now. I have no other option but to do that. 1,680. Booklet Hill. Let's find another Lapras. Potentially. Okay. Oh, this is so hard. So hard. So hard. So, oh wow. No. Oh, come on. I just need a miracle. That's all I need. Oh boy. What on earth do I do? 1,690. Well, I could have retreated, but then he would get it on his Oricorio. I could have used the Oricorio, just hit, but I'm going to have to pass and hope that he doesn't have an N. Oh, save. I'm gonna have to save that. What else do I have? Skylar perhaps, Aqua Patch. And that secures it. Energy switch might work. 160. Get the 10 on the Lele. There's a choice man as well. This is difficult. So the question is then, do I get it on the Lapras, or do I get it on the active Oricorio, which is about to get knocked out? And I think what I need to do is I need to get that extra 10. That's the problem. The problem is getting the extra 10. So he's got a Lysandre. Okay, right. Worst case scenario, I will Broadcut Hill for Manaphy for the retreat. Oh boy. There's no way I can get it. 20, 60, 100, that won't do it either. 160, so close. I could. How many energies does he have in play? He's got 5, 2 lightning, 3 grass, so 3 lightning, 3 grass in there. I could stall him. No, I need to draw. I need to draw cards. Let's collect. It's out of energy. Oh boy. Okay. This makes it difficult. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. If I go for the Manaphy and I can hit the Oricorio, then hopefully next turn I can Lysandre. Let's just go for it. Oh, I got the choice band. I'm just 1 away. Just 1 away. Just 1 away. Just 1 away. Then in this switch, the undo switch, I'm going to keep everything else in case he Lysandres me. I'm going to use that and then I'll Lysandre him back. Just going to collect. Are you serious? Are you absolutely serious? Okay, so let's just retreat. Let's get the Oricorio. I'm so frustrated now. I've got to draw into this Lysandre. Boy, oh boy. I've got should be able to do it. Does it really matter? Doesn't really matter, does it? How many Pokemon does he have anyway? He's got one. Boy, alright. I just need. I'm up against a Bulu deck. Come on. Oh no. It's close. Oh! 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 Anyway, I hope. Oh God, that's so depressing. So depressing. It was so close. So close. Oh! Anyway, well played, pal. Well played. That was his deck. Anyway. Gosh, to have a chance against Bulu and to give them a run for their money. I mean, all he needed to do was just like top deck a Brock's Grit if he had that. But boy, maybe, I don't know, I could have maybe marginally got him at turn early. I was playing a little bit defensively. I could have retreated, put the Oricorio, put the 10, and then he ended me. He kept on ending me because. And then he topped out the Olympia. He had 17 cards left in his deck, 18 at the point of draw, and he just hit the Olympia. I mean, like, you know, what else could I do? Anyway. Alright, okay. I think that's definitely a worthy game of putting on the stream. We had a definite run. You got like a middle game where it didn't really quite work out. An end game where it's very, very difficult against grass. It's going to get even more difficult against grass with Glisopod. This is why we think like Lapras is going to go on the wane. Maybe perhaps Ninetales might be the better option for Waterbucks. But thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry I couldn't seal that win right at the end. Really wanted it. Take care. Bye for now.